Hello! Welcome back to part 30. So excited for more XCOM. I can't get enough of this game at the moment. I just want to record this all day. I wish the rest of my life wasn't getting in the way. It can be a bit annoying sometimes. Alright, so I'm actually recording this in the future again because the whole audio track went terribly wrong on the recording that I'd done previously of this. So I'm now going back over the episode and talking over the top of it. So hopefully my what I'm talking about won't be too disjointed from the action that we're seeing. Alright, let's get straight into talking about it then. So we've got our 2 rangers in this squad. I've brought a squad here that I hope can cope with anything. We're going into Operation Cold Mother to sabotage an alien facility. And we've got a whole diverse range of gear on this squad. We've got the proximity mine. I put the EMP on Sergey, EMP grenade. Oh, I just want to change this out actually for the shredder gun. I thought we'd give the shredder gun a go here. I have equipped the proper grenade launcher, our fancy Athena grenade launcher here too, which I forgot to do last mission, so I'm happy about that. We're bringing the flashbang on hands. We've got the regular venom rounds on good old Rascal, and I've moved the battle scanners onto Garcia, and there's a couple of reasons for that. Just waiting for this noise.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
We are moving to take out a high-security Advent installation operating out of this region. Intel from the Resistance suggests this facility is conducting research critical to the Avatar project. Once in position, approach the designated target and plant the X4 charges. Once they're armed, move to minimum safe distance and level that facility.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Bradford. Alright, let's drop in and see what we got. I'll tell you about the battle scanners in a second.
Menace 1-5. Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position
Alright,
and
what
place
do we have
the
there?
X4 charges.
2 mutants and a mutant elite? What's that? Oh my god. Nasty. Okay, yeah, so I was saying we've got some battle scanners, and you can see, I didn't realise until we dropped in, but Andrea Garcia, because she's got that extra grenade perk, she's now got 2 grenades and 3 battle scanners. Okay, so we can see that this is a slightly, and also a slightly rectangular sort of plate. It's not too big, this map. And obviously that's the target, that red bit up there we need to go in and destroy with the planting the X4 charges. But I wanted to put battle scanners onto somebody that wasn't Daniel. Hang on a minute, what are we chatting about here? Oh yeah, what I was saying here is I'm going to have to start moving Hans' position because he's starting at the back there of the squad. I want him to start at the front of the squad because he's our scout, he's our main scout. So I'll have to switch those positions around. And it looks like the people that come up in the back rank when we're setting up on the squad window before we drop into the mission are coming up at the front. So we need to just switch that up a bit. Yeah, look, there's Daniel, for example, and he's at the back rank when we're setting up. He's at the front rank when we've dropped in. So we'll have to see if that's consistent. Right, I've got a bit of high ground there. That might be worth taking for him. So because we don't have to take out all the aliens on this mission, we can just make a beeline for the X4 charge, the place where we need to put that down, taking out any contact that we find on the way, and then destroying that and getting the hell out of here. But I do want to make sure that we're not going to get nasty surprises behind us, so I'll be doing a bit of scouting, definitely.
Heading there now.
Moving on target location. I'm on it.
Буду настороже.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're not going to get caught out by the side. I don't want to move too much further forward than where we've scouted with hands, of course, either.
On Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize.
Anything? No. I can hear something around. Alright, just coming back to that talk about the battle scanners. Sorry that I've dragged this one out. I was finding that in quite a lot of missions, we would want to be throwing out a battle scanner. Then if we got contact, we wouldn't be able to shoot with Daniel because he was the one throwing the battle scanners out in the first place. So it makes sense to have those battle scanners on someone else. And now we found Garcia, who's the person who's got them. That's so helpful because she can have 3 battle scanners for the price of 2. Alright, so we've got a pod up there, which was a Muton, and was it Shot Lancer? What's that guy? And I think Guardian, yeah. Okay, so it's just a pod of 2. We're going to flank over towards the left.
I'm all over it.
Try and engage them without getting any other contact if possible. Oh, Mora spoke to the... Oh dear. Firestarter Prime and 2 Mutons. Nasty. Okay, well, we don't want to fight all of that at once. That's for sure. That would suck. Alright, so I just want to check out Daniel. Is it worth him being up here? Of course he gets the damn good ground plus 10 to hit, right? And he's got height advantages of 20, which gives him plus 30 to hit. But he's got minus 32 from Squadsight. And he loses crit from Squadsight too. So advanced laser sight 11. Yeah, it's just he gets a bit of extra defense and stuff from being up high, but overall if he was closer that would, I think, work out a bit better. So I mean, it's not a problem, it basically evens out, but he is getting slightly less crit, so I'm thinking maybe moving him up would probably be good. That looks nice.
Solid copy.
Yeah, good choice, Commander.
Bin dabei.
So obviously what I was hoping to do on this turn was to engage that pod over, well, is to move up into position so that next turn we could engage that pod over onto the left. And hopefully we can still do that, but we do have to worry about not wanting to engage that double Muton and Firestarter Berserker squad that's over that right-hand side. So we'll have to see how it plays out during the alien's turn.
Will do.
And then we can make a decision about how we go on the next turn.
To Overwatch.
As I've talked about loads of times before, engaging one at a time, one pod at a time, is a much smoother way of approaching this game. That's what I'd prefer to do. Yeah, we saw a second ago that Dave's now got that Ever Vigilant, which is awesome. And that means that Dave can take double moves and get free Overwatch, which is perfect since we're building Dave as a bit of an Overwatch kind of defensive fire support medic. It's really, really good. Alright, so that squad on that pod on the left moved towards us, which is definitely helpful. I'm going to move Mora out of range of that squad over the back there, and we just need to now deal with Aiden, who is still a bit close. I probably shouldn't have moved him up quite so far, because I did know that other pod was there already. There's no way to creep through there, sadly, so he's going to have to do something weird and come back in a bit of an awkward way, I think, here. That might be alright. We could run and gun to there, I suppose. Just checking that Daniel isn't far enough forward. No, he isn't. So he's only got squad sight on that Berserker pod, which is good. I'm just counting it. Okay. Just to see how far back we need to move Aiden. It's really annoying with all those and rocks and trees and stuff like that in the way. Okay, that looks good. Let's go there. That's moved him on a blue move. He's still got an action left. And indeed, he cannot see that other pod now. Perfect. Alright, okay, this is looking good. We can probably attack then this turn. Now then, who do we want to put on Overwatch? Not Rascal, really, because he can get 2 shots. We want to initiate with Mora. That's going to give us 3 points of shredding on that Muton Elite. Bloody thing. Oh, Muton Elites. What the hell? At least we're only seeing a pod with 1 of them in, man. If we start seeing pods with 3 Muton Elites, I'm just going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably cry out or something. Right, let's Overwatch with Dave. Always a good choice for a bit of Overwatch. What's happening here? Yeah, I just wanted to get a bit of Overwatch down, but I didn't know who the best choices were because we've got so many wonderful little abilities now. Grenade! Alright, here we go. So 3 points of shred now because we've got the 2 from the plasma and 1 from the grenade launcher. Beautiful.
They found us!
Hey, it looks so cool. That's what something needs, huh? I love all the neon and stuff. Nice shot going there. Yeah. Dave, unlucky. Oh, boo. And we've had hands spotted over. Alright, so we definitely want to take down both these targets, if it's all possible. We've got hands to do stuff too now, and that might be nice. Although, will that mean that we get spotted by that other, or indeed another pod that's back there somewhere? I'm not sure. Please forgive all the background noise here. I'm by a train tracks at the moment. There's not a lot I could do really, unfortunately. Okay. So what's happening here is we're having a look around to see who's best positioned to get the best shots on these things. That Muton is, unfortunately, the Muton Elite is now behind heavy cover, which is a bit of a problem for us. We've also got that other guy behind some cover down that way. He is flanked at the moment and is definitely flankable, but I'm a bit worried about other pods. It would be nice if we could run hands in and just chop that guy down, or we can drop hands down and shotgun, get a flank shotgun on the Muton. So, right, how far does that go back over? There's quite a long way over that way that's still unexplored. Of course, it's much less likely that there's going to be something over that way, but you do get the odd surprise pod. I mean, the logic for that is that there's going to be more alien activity closer to the objective. But using Garcia to pop one of those battle scanners down there, making sure that side's clear, is quite nice. That means we're not going to get any nasty surprises from around there. So that looks like Sergei should be able to move up to there safely, perhaps. Alright, here we go. How much damage can you do? 78% chance. Look how close he is. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's always so good. Getting those executions in. Oh, that's lovely. Alright, trying to look for flanks on this other guy basically, and considering the direction that other pod is in. You can't get a shot on from that. Guy's in really good cover. It's quite hard to get into a position where we actually can get a shot on him. We'll just grab that loot. Elerium core, lockbox, autoloader, and data cache. Lovely. Ah, nice. Elerium core. That's going to be useful for us. We've run out of those. Lockbox is always nice. An advanced autoloader. That's brilliant. We're really going to put that to good use soon. Very, very soon. That's wonderful.
On moi.
So Sergey can give us some Overwatch. Somebody just should be able to take that guy down now. Oh, maybe a walk fire shot with Alexander. That's the way to do this. Even though he's in heavy cover, we should be able to get a decent shot off on him with a walk fire. 92%. Yeah, it's just so good. I'm loving that on Rascal. I'm loving it. The amount of damage that it's doing is huge considering the plus 30 to hit. So that's really filling a little hole for us that we had in the squad. We've now got Dave giving us that 2 points of damage with the advanced stock, and him doing almost guaranteed damage for 4 to 5. That's really nice, and that really fills a hole that's left by making the choice of not bringing combat protocol on. It's pretty sweet. All right, so moving up here. Alright, that pod's there, we think, of course, and the target isn't now too far away. There's still a fair amount over there that is unrevealed, so I wonder if there's going to be anything over there. We didn't spot anything with Sergey. Maybe we should chuck another battle scanner out.
I'm on it.
No. Okay.
Heading out.
Okay, looks like we're doing a bit of a reload. Reload, no watch turn. Definitely got no problems with that. We're not on a time limit this particular mission, so that's nice.
Ready to engage?
Although, just a general comment on time, I'm having recorded over these and done a voiceover for these, and I'm obviously not doing the active thinking through of each of these turns now. So I am noticing that I'm wanting this to be going a little bit faster. So I apologise if you find that as well, that sometimes these turns are taking quite a long time. So I am going to try and speed things up a bit, but I don't want to do. Obviously, there's a bit of a balance to be had. I don't want to do that at the expense of making loads of blunders. But I'm noticing that there is a difference in how long things feel like they're taking when you're playing, as opposed to when you're watching something back. So bear that in mind. But let me know what your thoughts are. If things have been a bit too slow for you, please do let me know. I'll see what can be done. All right, so we've got an archer, an advent grenadier. Oh, and another guy at the back. Oh my god, they've just got so much. Like, where's that guy at the back there? Advent Rocketeer. Yeah, they've got so much explosives coming in these days. It's a bit scary. Alright, so where's that pod? Did it walk off? Is it still there? We need to find out where that pod is. Because obviously, if we want to engage over this left-hand side, it would be nice to be able to push it up, push in a little bit. On that archer squad, but I don't want to do that at the expense of getting spotted. So we've got battle scanner here. Yeah, there's that full kit that I was talking about. That was an AWC perk that was given to Andrea, and that is also applying to battle scanners, even though they don't count as a grenade. When it comes to like the number of slots that you can have, you know, when you're kitting out your inventory, it says you can only have 1 grenade per soldier in this, but battle scanner is also counting at the moment, at least, as being a grenade for the purposes of that perk, which is really cool. So we're going to make sure that she sticks with being the battle scanner person where possible. Alright, what's great now is that we can see with battle scanner, we can see where that pod is, and not just that, what's amazing about that is we can see when it can see us. So I'm going to use that information to take careful positions over on the left so that we can engage this archer and 2 engineers, our engineer and rocketeer, to make sure that we're not going to get spotted by that berserker pod and get too much contact. So that looks like it's going to be safe, right? Oh, there was a spot there which is going to be seen by the berserker. Okay, so that's us. Yeah. So it's sort of 2 squares beyond that little corner that would get spotted. Okay, that's good information. Oh, Daniel, blue screen round, sniper rifle, 11 to 13 damage. Good night and goodbye, Overwatch. Perfect.
Hostile target down.
Oh, blue screen rounds are amazing, huh? Can't wait until we level up Daniel all the way. Alright then, that's going to give us a nice little flank spot from Sergey. 82%. Why not? Nice work, Sergey. So he can run all the way up that line, it looks like. That's safe. And then running all the way up there isn't going to trigger anything. So all the way to there, yeah, and then we can eventually get behind that big piece of cover, that like little base station towery thing. Just being careful to make sure that's okay. Oh, maybe we shouldn't even risk that. Oh, as we've seen before, that can be slightly unreliable. Yeah, that's just a safer move. Alright, cool. More just having a look at that, the cone effect of the shredder gun. I seem to remember it being thinner and longer, but that's okay. I'm sure that'll come in useful at some point on the mission. So we want to finish off both those people in the pod over on the left if we can this turn. Although it's potentially not going to be easy to do so. A lot of our squad was positioned quite a long way away and quite far over to this right hand side, so it's not going to be too easy to get over and finish them off.
Moving to position.
Oh, that's good, Dave. Get out there, please. Could run and go into that corner spot. 42% on that guy. Alexander can go there and get a shot on. He's flanked at the moment, so we've got to move him.
Headed out.
Yeah, that looks nice. Walk fire, 91%. Beautiful. I'm really liking this ability. Especially with the increased extra points of damage that we're getting from stuff. So that's a really nice little combo that I hadn't. It's like some nice synergy that I hadn't really spotted before actually trying it out, and I strongly recommend that actually. Giving it a go yourselves. It's a wonderful little combo. Alright, just making sure that's safe to move up like that. Where do we want Aiden? We want Aiden to get up in there as much as possible. Shame there's no cover anywhere there. Yeah. He has got run and gun. Just looking for where we can get a shot on. We can get a shot on from not that spot, but the one in front instead. Yeah, a lot of the squad aren't going to be useful this turn, which is annoying.
Scanning.
We could... I wonder if I'm going to do a run and gun here.
No need to ask twice.
Oh well. So it's looking more and more like this guy's going to get away with it. But we could at least overwatch, yeah, to try and pin him down to some degree. Oh, he's going to leg it. Ah, that bugger. After all that. So there's obviously another pod up there now. We don't know how far back it is. So that's going to mean we're going to need to swing back over to the right. There's been a lot of this left and right stuff in the last couple of missions. So we're going to need to swing back over that way. Hans legged it all the way over and now it's come back again. It's funny. Manual. Okay. Onto our eyes over that way.
Moving to position.
On the move. No problem, boss. Scanning.
Yeah, amigo.
Yeah, everyone start moving up, please. We just don't want to trigger them this turn, but instead next turn. So get a reload. That's a free reload, isn't it, from him? That looks good, mate.
Position bestätigt.
Okay,
On Overwatch.
that's fine. Rascal. Well, we know where you can move up to, so yeah, that looks alright for now. Just sort of get over here.
Go get some.
Reload, Overwatch, and steady weapon. Alright.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay, so we can engage this pod over the right hand side this turn now. There's a couple of mutons out there and the muton berserker. What's the grenade like? A proximity mine might be nice. Shame we can't quite get close enough to get them in range of that proximity mine. So if we can move more up and lay that proximity mine down and then just trigger the pod, that might be a nice play. Okay, that looks alright. Yeah, that looks alright.
I'm on it.
Okay, lovely. Ah, that's a shame. That muton was hiding. That foremost muton was hiding. Somehow we didn't have line of sight. Even though he was only in half cover, we could see the others and not him for some reason. So that's a shame. Which means we've triggered the whole pod now. So we're going to have to go with a plasma grenade. What can we do with it? It'd be nice to hit some muton. We can only get one of them though. Yeah, look, proximity mine's even bigger, but I don't... So I'm not 100%... I don't feel exactly like I know the perfect way of using these things just yet. I'm going to do a bit of more playing around with them. But I don't want to put this down and then it be a wasted thing to do. So, you know, instead I'm going to go for... I mean, proximity mine would be great against a berserker, of course, because they're so mobile and they want to charge. You can guarantee that they're going to charge in on you, so that's still a nice thing. But in this case, we want to make sure that we do get some of the shred on at least one of these mutons.
Heads down.
If we can blow up all that cover as well, that'd be nice. ready. All right. So we've got a bit of trouble here. Berserker Rush. Ooh. So we haven't seen that. What's this? This is a Firestarter Prime. So obviously it's got the Berserker Rush in place of the Frenzy or whatever it is that the other Berserkers usually have. So we're more used to the Berserker Rush from XCOM 1, right? That's it. Get it. Get it. Is it going to keep rushing? We poisoned it, which is nice. Alright, it went... I didn't... What happened there? Okay, well we want it to be running towards Aiden, of course. But we took that shot there with Rascal. It didn't really come too far hit this direction. Alright, well let's fire with somebody else over this way. Yeah, I'd like to go there, but that's just risky, triggering more stuff. Let's have a look.
I'm on it.
Alright, Dave, if you can come back here. Always like to keep Dave in heavy cover and protected as well as possible. Alright, so let's see if we can get it to come over this way. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh no! What's it doing? Okay, so they've changed the rules here. They have changed the rules here. So Berserker Rush, wow, Firestarter Prime. So we've got to watch out for these things. That's a real problem for us now then, because it's not just going to blindly run towards whoever shoots at it. It's actually going to get a free action and start clubbing our team, and that is not cool. And it's got quite a lot of hit points left. How many hit points has it got left? Oh, is it 10, isn't it? Yeah. All right. So we need to be able to take it out in one shot, if at all possible. How are we going to do that? 6 to 8. Because if we hit it again and don't kill it, it's just going to hurt someone. Ugh. All right. I think it's the old Aiden rapid fire is the solution we've been looking for. I did wonder about this sort of thing before, and when we tested it, the rapid fire doesn't allow the opponent to trigger any kind of reaction or counter attack or anything between the two shots of rapid fire. So rapid fire counts as if it is one single shot. It's not like you're doing 2 shots of light 'em up, for example, because it's it's one. You click one button and both shots go off, one straight after the other. So in theory this should be okay, and we should be able to take the Berserker down. If the first shot doesn't kill it, flesh is no good in this situation. But if the first shot doesn't kill it, then the second one should do, assuming we hit with both. So let's get a bit closer to maximise our chances of hitting it. Alright then, rapid fire, 6 to 8 damage. or 13 will do, actually. Why not get 13 damage? Alright, lovely. Cool. Well, we didn't need that second shot, so we didn't get that, the confirmation that previous test we did worked. But still, that's a result we're happy with. So, question is now, can we take down these other 2 cretins with the rest of the squad? Bit of Sergey can't get them both with suppression, but we might still want to do suppression with him. We'll see how it goes. Again, the squad isn't perfectly positioned to take down these 2 here. 98 with the flesh is glorious and penetrates his armor there as well. So that is really nice. But it's, there's always the risk. So flashbang might be great. Yeah, we haven't got enough actions left for the rest of the gang that we can effectively try and take these 2 down. So flashbang. A bit of suppression on this guy, that's nice. Who else have we got left? Might as well take a pot shot with Daniel. 59%. Precision shot gives us a 41% crit, which isn't bad at all. So 60% hit, 41% crit. I might as well take it, right? Yeah. No. Oh well.
I didn't get it.
Okay, so we've got a bit of a problem. They're both flashbanged and one of them's suppressed, so that's quite nice. We've got Garcia. Okay, take your light 'em up shot. Alright. And then suppression, yeah. Right, sweet. That's basically the best thing we can do with these two. Like, they're both suppressed, they're both flashbanged. If they hit us, we'll be very unlucky here. This is XCOM though. You know what I mean.
Incoming fire.
Oh, he's legging it. Nice one, Sergey. Anyone else? No. He's still disorientated though. Yeah, it missed. Alright, sweet.
Incoming over here. About to get burned to a crisp.
Alright, squad. Okie dokie. So we should be able to nail these two this turn. We've got to do that. I don't want to use a shredder here. More can you move anywhere useful? Not really. Alexander. Aiden, run Dave is quite far away. We have got one gun on Dave. I think that's going to be worth doing here. We've blown up all the cover though. Oh no, that's looking quite good. Got shots on from there, mate. Both of those spots give us a shot on.
Heal them up.
Yeah, that heal is definitely sensible. Yeah, a nasty crit from one of these guys or something else could kill more. Imagine how rubbish that would be. It's definitely a good move. I'm not sure if the run and gun was the best thing to do then in that case. Alright, that is allowing the Muton to flank us at the moment, but we're going to hopefully deal with it in a second. Oh, I was hoping to get a shot on that other one from there. For some reason we can't see around that corner. That's, what the hell? That's a swizz. It's behind heavy cover, but there's only one spot heavy cover there. We should be able to see it. That's weird, we can't see the other guy. Oh well, so have your 28% hands. No, but that has applied hollow targeting, so that's a good thing in any case. Get yourself a reload, Sergey.
Rock and roll. Stick and move.
There we go. Run and gun. Yeah, let's do it. We know there's another pod over the left-hand side. So hopefully that's going to be safe, and it was. Let's do rapid fire. Good night, Mr. Muton.
Hostile target down.
Whatever you say.
Alright, plasma grenade. That will be perfect on this guy. Yep, lovely. It's wicked that Andrea's got 2 grenades and 3 battle scanners per mission. I'm loving that. I want to get her a better gun though, actually. If we can get her a better gun, then that would be really nice. Right. 89. Yeah, I used to run and gun on blue, not that usefully really now. Oh, hang on a minute. How come she's still got a blue and a yellow? Something's gone a bit weird there, because she's still already used that gremlin heal this turn, right? What's this turn? I'm not tripping, am I? There's nothing that gives her a free heal, is there? Interesting. Well, I'm glad to think about that. Something interesting, something weird's gone on there. Still, well, that's cool for us. Get on out there, Blue. Take down this bugger. Should be 100%. If you can get a shot on it, it's definitely 100%, in fact. Oh, no. Okay, so what happened there was it was showing us a yellow because what usually happens is you can run and gun instead of giving you like a double move action and a shot is effectively just giving you an additional action. So when she took the medical protocol first, it was then showing up with the double move. So it's like, that's a shame. Oh well, job done anyway.
That's right.
Cool. More I just, where's all the cover?
Moving to position.
Just move up here.
Got it covered.
All right. Long watch or
Got
steady
it
weapon?
covered.
Yeah, long watch. All right. Sergey, baby, what are you gonna do? Not sure what I'm looking for there. Squadsight, downward ground, executioner. Interesting. Can't remember why I was looking at that. Come on, Sergey. Just move up there, please, bud. Give us some overwatch. Alright then. So, bit of reloads. Move up cautiously this turn. Don't want to do any big crazy maneuvers. Get a reload, Alexander. Daniel, you can start moving up, mate. Steady your weapon. Yeah, get some overwatches. Overwatch. It's always worth taking a turn to get some reloading and overwatching going on if you're not under time pressure from the turn countdown timer. Yeah, he's flanked here at the moment. That's the problem. Oh, we'll just move him a bit. And okay, so we're moving around slightly to the left to begin to think about engaging whatever it is over that left-hand side, as we then push on up to that objective ahead. You can hear a turret. You can definitely hear a turret. Must be close.
Выдвигаюсь.
Sergey, what can you see? Nothing so far. Definitely a turret. Probably up there, I guess. Now then. Here we go. Okay, there's the objective.
You're near the target position.
There's a turret, okay. So it's up on that high platform. Actually, in the run through here, when I first did that, I didn't notice exactly where that was. Because it looked, I mean, it is in fact on that top platform there, but you can't see it. So, yeah, it's exactly where the mouse was just then. And it's weird that we can't see it now. And it looks like we should be able to see it because we can see the whole of that top platform. So I got a bit confused as to where the hell that thing was.
Got it covered.
Move Dave on round this way to try and get some better eyes on the if there's a pod out there. And that is a second turret.
Готовность номер 1.
I'm going.
All right. Keep on moving up, folks.
I'm on it.
If neither of those turrets can actually see us, then of course we're in a relatively safe position to deal with them. I don't want to just leave one person on their own being able to be attacked. So the plan really here is to sort of partially move up this turn and then fully engage next turn. Dave is going to be able to be attacked from their position over on the left there, but they are in heavy cover, so but nobody else can really get up and like fire on that left turret, if you like, and I don't really want to leave anybody exposed to that turret, which is up high in the middle there, and I wasn't exactly sure where it was either. Daniel's got blue screen round shot, of course. Missed. Oh, such a high percent. Oh well. Shredder would be nice, but there's no point finding proximity mine. We do know that there's... I mean, the reason that I looked at this is because we do know that there is a pod back there where there was a grenadier, wasn't there, or an engineer or something that legged it. It might have been a rocketeer, and he ran back up the left-hand side of this building here. So we know that there's a pod back there, and I was thinking maybe if we stick a proximity mine that can cover the turret there, that if we trigger another pod, they might all blow up and that thing will fall through the floor. But I decided against it, just a bit. Not guaranteed, you know. Alright, it's just no good spots for Rascal.
Sure thing.
Yeah, it's fair, fine, go there.
Na los, zeigt euch. I'm on it.
Alright. Bit of Overwatch. Oh, it's a tough one, this. I know it looks like an... I'm not too happy with that move now, actually. Oh, no, can't be seen from there. That's okay. Alright, just taking a reload. Reload. Okay, Overwatch. Incoming fire on Dave. Of course, got the covering fire perk, which is lovely. Ow! So much heavy cover. Dave, you alright? Taking 5 damage there. That's not good for us. I hate it when Dave gets injured. Oh, it sucks. Alright. In fact, that reminds me of... we do need to start promoting that other specialist to take the role of healer when Dave does get injured. Or heaven forbid killed. That I just can't imagine that happening. I don't want to imagine that happening. Well, I've got 55% control, 100% shut down. Let's just shut it down. It's guaranteed then, isn't it? Alright, nice. Let's dealt with that. Yeah, I just didn't want to risk it. It would have been quite nice to get the control there, but whatever. I don't know where the other turret is. He's still at this stage. Alright, move on up please, Aiden. Plasma grenade, that's nice. Goodbye. Shutting it down, if you didn't notice, shutting it down removed the Overwatch, which is why I wanted to do it. I needed to deal with the Overwatch on it before being able to move anybody else up. So we could have like shot it or something, but there wasn't really people with any line of sight to it really. We could have taken a pot with Daniel, I guess, but I figured it was just a good idea to deal with it with the Haywire Protocol, and then we could move up Aiden.
Moving to position.
Okay. Can you see anything from here, Mora? No.
Step it off.
No good spots really for Sergey there. That's alright, mate. Just go there. Give some Overwatch. That's it. Andrea. It's a shame. It'd be nice to be able to chuck another battle scanner out. Or stick on Overwatch. Yeah. There we go. Okay. What? Oh my god. That wasn't visible. I don't think from like when he moved there. He couldn't. I'm pretty sure he couldn't see it. I must have just missed it. That's annoying. Oh, that's old Alexander hurt now. Look how hurt he is. Balls. Oh, I can't quite get it with a grenade, which would be the ideal thing to do. And it's got bloody Overwatch as well. So we could run the Overwatch. Can we grenade it with anyone? Oh, we can shredder it. That's nice.
On the move. Got some advent
Alright.
here.
Here we go. Oh dear. 2 mutons and a grenadier and a muton elite. Oh crap! That's a scary looking pod. Wow. They have done us the favour of kind of clustering a bit, and this might be the perfect moment for us to bring the old shredder gun in. Yeah, look at that. We can get all 3 of them.
This is gonna hurt.
Get some of this, boys. Yeah, baby. Okay, so it puts down 2 points of shred, which isn't bad, I guess. I mean, considering it's called the shredder gun, it'd be nice if it did more than that, but I don't know. 2 points is not bad, considering we put 2 points of shred down on all of those. We'll see in a minute, though, that, I mean, a grenade might have just done as good a job there, if not better. Because a grenade would have exploded all the cover that's around them, and they're still all sitting there happy as Larry in heavy cover, so that's a bit of a bugger. Now that's such a dangerous pod. We don't want to leave them alive. We haven't got that. We've got a lot of contact now. This is a bad position to be in, and that thing's still got Overwatch and a lot of armor. So it was okay moving more up, but a lot of the other people here are going to be. It's going to be able to shoot them with its Overwatch, so we've got to be careful about who we move and where we move. So it's almost like we've got to deal with that thing first and then deal with this horrible pod down there. But there's a muton elite, there's 2 mutons and this advent grenadier, so it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to deal with. So I seem to remember trying to think this through, this one, because I mean we haven't got the whole team left to go so far. Sergey's out a lot, and a lot of our gang here are actually out of range of that pod as well. That turret needs to be dealt with because of the Overwatch, but it's got 4 bloody armor. Now, look, it's such a shame that both Hans and Aiden, look at that, Aiden can get to there. If you could only go 1 square more forward there, that would be lovely. He could get right up to that corner spot there and be, you know, have a better chance at doing some significant damage to one of those mutons, and even being in enough close proximity to be able to do the old close combat specialist on them. So at this stage I'm at a bit of a loss about how to approach this turn, and you know, keep wringing my hands. I think you are. Such a shame that Aiden can't actually get in there any closer. And indeed Hans as well. We'll have a look at Hans in a second. But I mean, Aiden can't get up into any heavy cover that's useful enough and be able to get enough shots, be able to get shots off or get a flank on. That's what I'm doing here, is when I'm looking over the right hand side, is looking to see if we can get a flank on that muton elite, because he is flankable, but only from a bad position inside that building. So it's pretty tough times here. And on their turn, they could easily start, like, they can move up into all sorts of cover. They can potentially move up into heavy cover and do some horrific stuff to us. They've all got grenades. They could, like, use plasma grenades to grenade our boys out of cover, or our squad rather, out of cover, and then really cause us some trouble. So it's a tough one. We don't want to let too many of them. Alright, let's go. I think we end up shooting this. Precision shot, 41% crit, 87% chance to hit, to do quite a lot of damage. And it should take the Overwatch off. Unfortunately, though, it would be super nice to be able to use Daniel to mop up. I mean, we know that Daniel's got a shot on those guys at the back because of Squadsight, whereas a lot of the rest of the squad don't have that. Okay.
Deflection!
Alright, so I was worried about taking that shot with Alexander because he's taken a lot of damage there, but of course that means he's taken 1 shot and he's still got another shot left. I think what do I do here? Am I going to heal Alexander? I think I debated whether I was going to heal Alexander because he obviously really needs it, or if I was going to instead try to use Dave's actions as much as possible. See, Alexander's in trouble there. What do we do with it? Do I move him? So it's a tough question. You know, do you continue taking shots with him and risk him actually dying? Because it's so tight. Like, the amount of actions that we've got here aren't really enough to take down all this contact. It's a tough one. Yeah, here's that looking at hands again. Like, he can run all the way in there, definitely kill that grenadier, which would be beautiful, but unfortunately not get into cover, which is just disastrous death for hands. So, oh, it's tricky. It's tricky. And that's what's nagging me at this point, is I'm thinking we've got both excuse me, we've got both those two people who would really benefit from being able to get in there closer, but they're having to take a route which goes not through that window at the front, but right round the outside. And it's at a point pretty soon that I have a real brainwave about what to do. Looking at that shot, can't get a shot on. Can go there, get some not very good shots on and be in half cover and at the mercy of those mutons. It's just not nice. Okay, Cobalt, Sergei again, another person not in range of those things at the moment. And can move up to there, take a shotgun. It's weird how you can get that yellow to that corner, but when we use flesh you can't quite get there. Okay, we're just going around in circles now. Here comes I think I've figured out what I want to do now. Okay, so here comes the brainwave. We're gonna blow this wall away, and that, as long as we can make sure that we don't lose Mora's cover, that is going to be really awesome for us. We're also able to blow up that tree in front of Aiden. There we go. So that was basically the move that made this all possible, and so I think that's really worth bearing in mind, those sorts of situations when there's destructible cover that's blocking you out of the way, but you can get all the way into there now. And this is a crazy one. This is a crazy move, and but I love a good crazy move. I just love it. And now we can go charging in there with hands. We can go charging in there with Aiden. All right, so here it comes. Hands getting in. Smash the Advent Grenadier. Lovely. Now, this is very bold from Aiden, but we know what Aiden's like. He's just a nutter. He doesn't give one. Could not give a crap. Dave, you've got what? You got a running gun, or are you going to do the heal? I can't remember what
On
you're
your
doing
order.
now. I think I moved Dave forward to see. No shots on. No one's really got shots on still. Daniel. Yeah, that's the one. So I'm really debate this move, and the thing I'm slightly worried about is whether or not Muton close combat. They have a counter attack if you try and close combat them, but I couldn't remember if they counter attacked when you just walk up that close. So like when you're like one adjacent in an adjacent square, if you try and shoot them. So I just go and check Google there. That's what that pause was. Sorry about that. And discover that yes, I was correct in thinking that they shouldn't, in theory, be able to close combat you if you're like to do a counter attack if you shoot them from that range. So here is it's the glory move, and let's see if we can take down this Muton elite. Crit with the first shot. and take him down with the second shot. Beautiful, Aiden, that's lovely.
X-ray
Of course, he's now surrounded by contact, which is one of his favourite positions to be in ever. Daniel, that's it. Get rid of that thing, I reckon. Lovely. Taking it down.
Target eliminated.
Rascal, you got a shot on, mate? 86? Yeah, take that one out.
What'd you expect?
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I mean, Sergey, there's nowhere for you to go there, really. Do I get the heal on? Yeah, lovely. I'm glad I do that.
Go
Nice.
medical.
Because in theory, that last Muton is covered by close combat specialist, and it's very, very close to Aiden. And you know, with any luck, he should be able to take it down. There's just nowhere good for Sergey here. Can't even remember what I do. I think I just charge him up forward.
Выезжаю.
There we go. That was a difficult turn, but look how well it went. I'm so happy the way that turn played out.
Target neutralized.
You know, it shows what you can do with a bit of thinking, and blowing up walls and stuff like that. That's really helpful. All right, Maura, hang in there, mate. Okay, so we've got a new pod to deal with coming in behind us. That shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Reinforcements inbound on your position.
And we are now very close to the objective, so we just need to get somebody to come in there and deal with that. Aiden, I want you as close to that bunch of people coming in as possible to get your free shots off. So we just need somebody else to go in there and deal with the planting those X4 charges. Beautiful. Oh, what the hell's that? Oh, that's creepy, man. What are they doing to these people? What's happened to their face? What's happened to that person's face? Are they mummifying people? I don't know what they're doing. They're just like being bastards. I'm glad that we're coming in here and just smashing the place up. We're about to blow the whole facility up, so fuck those guys.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed.
Alrighty.
Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
Cool. I like the way that they've put that little flashing bit on the evac button now, because it's not always been clear to everybody that once you've planted these charges that you need to manually evac. So it's nice to see that they've put that on there. That is at least helpful. Sorry, I've zoomed in so much. The bloody movement was getting so peculiar to try and get hands to move correctly there. There we go, that'll do. Lovely. Okay, so we're ready for extraction next turn. We're going to set up the welcome party as always for this sort of drop in, and then we're going to extract on the very next turn. Hopefully nothing too nasty about to come in through this. That's it, just move on up close as you can. Get some nice Overwatch trap going.
Moving to Overwatch.
I'm on it.
There's no better way to deal with this sort of
Affirmative,
bunch of
covering now.
things coming in.
Scanning.
There we go. Overwatch.
Ready to go. I'm on it.
I'll get a reload yet. Beautiful.
Advent forces sighted.
Oh, that's a pretty nasty pod, really, huh? Is that shield bearer? Codex. Mech. A lot of misses going on, actually. Oh, nice work.
By the numbers.
Okay. Advent mech still. Should be able to deal with that quite comfortably. It's only got 9 health, 2 armor. It's just like a basic mech. Alright, nice. Okay, so we want to get out this turn then. Actually, I just want to quickly, before I place that, make sure that hands can get there. It'd be nice to be able to move hands into a blue move, take a shot, and then evac. So, let's place that there. Yep. Then, if you could move up, please. Handsy, baby. take your shot. No? Don't take a shot? What am I doing? Oh well, maybe I'm moving some other people up.
On my way!
Oh, I want you some shred. Okay, fair enough. Lovely. Alright, now then hands. You can put hollow targeting down as well to take your shot. Oh, or just destroy the bugger. Ah, lovely work, squad. Lovely work.
All hostile contacts near your position have been eliminated.
Got a few promotions as well.
For extraction. Heading out.
Beautiful. Okay, lovely.
Heading out.
So we took a couple of wounds there, and actually, weirdly, both from stationary turrets, and they're sometimes a bit more easy to avoid because obviously they don't move anywhere. Probably could have dealt with those turrets a bit better, actually, thinking about it. Like, we could literally have had somebody, and this is probably quite a good thing to think about, we could have had somebody within sight of them and hunkered down, and they'd just be sniping them with our blue screen round sniper. Oh, that's completely out. Oh, so good to see that facility down. Wow. Yeah, so that's probably a good idea, a good strategy for dealing with those things, is hunker somebody down and just pick it off with your sniper. If your sniper's able to do damage there, still, that went pretty well. Got some wounds coming in, but that facility is so important. We took that facility down. At this point in the game, I'm terrified that we're about to fail the whole campaign. And I'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. Has this crashed? What's happening? Oh, phew. Yeah, well done, team. Successful shots at 80%, not too bad. 5.4 average damage, 1 enemy a turn. Yeah, not bad. Aiden dealt most damage. Seems like he always does that when he's on the squad. It's a one-man destruction team. Alright, nice. So in order to speed things up in the future, I'm going to start skipping through these sorts of mini cutscenes. We've seen it many times before, you know, so I just want to start speeding things up. These are quite long, actually, some of these missions. So we've got quite a lot of wounds here, 15 days, 11 days and 11 days on some of our key players as well. So hidden ability uncovered, formidable, oh lovely, on rascaliness. Yeah, that's wonderful. I never complain about formidable if that comes in as an AWC perk. So we've got resilience available, fan fire and grazing fire. I think fan fire is cool, but ultimately I don't think going to be that useful on him. We're building him as a main weapon ranger, and grazing fire is going to be nice. +1 damage on critical hits. Oh, come back to that chat a bit later on. I'll have a look at that perk as well. For hands here, we've got the choices of Shadow Step, Deadshot and Infighter. I do like all of those perks. An additional 10% to crit is never a bad thing, but Shadow Step is lovely. You know, it's really nice to have that perk on the team. We don't always have lightning reflexes available if Aiden's not around. Infighter is good too. 25% dodge against attacks within 4 tiles. That's good if you end up with your scout ranger. You know, if you end up with them in trouble, as can happen sometimes, because they're the person who's got stealth, and if stealth, you lose it at the wrong time, that's bad news. So we're going steady hands. I made the decision, and I wish that I bloody upgraded this before that mission. I made a mistake there. Steady hands, I feel the reason I'm taking that over Kubikiri is because steady hands is just useful constantly, as long as he hasn't moved, and that's going to be a lot of the time. That is going to give us +10 aim, +10 crit, turn in, turn out, and I feel that that's more consistent and more reliable, more useful than Kubikiri, which is amazing but not as useful. But I've got a bit of loot there, Codex Brain, Lockbox Autoloader as well, happy with that, and a data cache. We've got a couple of those lying around now. Elerium Core, we did need a new one. We've only got one of those still now. Advanced Autoloader, we're going to get that in action ASAP. And another lockbox. Yeah, always nice.
Your troops performed admirably, Commander. Destroying that facility will slow the aliens'
Reduced
development
Avatar
of the
progress
Avatar
by 1.
project and give us time to further establish the resistance movement.
Alright, thank you. So, reduced will. Yeah, that turret was pretty scary, bud. It's pretty funny. Like, I'm sad that he's all like got a bit wibbly now because he is like, he's Mr. Chilled Out. Excuse me, he's Mr. mucking around, laughing with the gang the whole time, and to see him all like distressed with PTSD and like not being okay, it's not right. We've got to sort you out as soon as possible, mate. All right, let's have a little look at the wounded people. Quite a few now. A couple of 15 days, a couple of 11 days. Looking a bit bad. All right, so this is where I start to have a bit of a major panic flap. We were making contact
Setting course
here
for Sector 7, Western
over
Europe.
in Western Europe, right? And we've reduced the Avatar project by 1. That's two good things, right? Next facility construction's in 6 weeks, but we don't know when, and the retaliation in 2 weeks, but we don't know when the next time the Avatar project is going to tick up by another 1 point, right? And I start having a major flap in a minute. Okay, guerrilla ops. Alright, that's a scientist. Reduces retaliation counter by 2 weeks. Very difficult mission. What else we've got here? We've got a difficult mission for some supplies, and that counters alien infiltrator. Actually, I hate that. I hate the alien faceless on each mission, but we still haven't got a blooming what's it called? Mimic beacon. We could really do with one of those. Very difficult mission for some intel, and it counters dark events. So that might be the one we go for. But now I'm thinking that we need the intel more than anything, and we don't know what that hidden event is. If that hidden event is anything to do with the Avatar project, we could be stuffed. So I'm not sure which one I ended up doing here.
Setting course
Oh, we're
for
definitely going to
Sector
do that.
11,
Okay, I'm glad
West
that we went for that
Africa.
one. We definitely need to really prioritize the Avatar project. If that ticker goes up, we've only got 6 days, and that's not going to be enough. So instead of stopping things here, I decided to go back and have a quick look around because I'm absolutely panicking about what's going on with the Avatar project at the moment. Just go and have a look quickly in the research lab to see is there anything that we've got up our sleeves that can help us with the Avatar project.
Commander.
Okay, there isn't any research available which would decrease the
aliens
Avatar
have
project at the
considerable
moment.
resources at their disposal.
And there isn't any other things we can build in engineering. And also we're actually making contact with the wrong place. We need to start making contact with Eastern Europe. So as soon as we've done this guerrilla ops, we'll be heading over to Eastern Europe, and we'll finish Western Europe later if we get to that. I'm just terrified we're going to lose the whole campaign right now. So let's get this guerrilla ops done, and then we will get straight in there and finish off Eastern Europe. We'll do Eastern Europe, make contact with that, and go from there. Alright, I'll leave it here then. Take care, wish us luck. See you in the next part. Take care, folks. Alright, well, as always, I'll leave it here for now, and we will catch you very soon for the next part.